What up, ladies and gentlemen, Chen Chen here bringing you guys another video. Today I am here bringing back a very popular series on my channel, which is how to beat any matchup as Vladimir. I know there has been a lot of delay within these type of videos, but they truly are extremely hard to make and very time consuming, so I'm gonna just try to produce as much as I can. With that being said, guys, today's video is on Anivia. I know a lot of Vladimir players have trouble with this matchup, and even so, I have trouble with it as well, but I'm gonna give my 100% to try to best explain how you can at least minimize your deaths against her. Beating this lane is really hard, to say the least, but we actually have two videos today, or two games to showcase. I know in the previous video I said the straw poll, next video, which would be this video, will include two different gameplays, so you kind of have like a little bit of perspective. So let me know down in the comments if you like that. Also in the comments, please comment down who you want to see next. I know last video really didn't get that many comments, and that breaks my heart. This really needs to be very interactive with you guys, and that is how I want to continue this series. With all that being said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on my notifications, and let's get right into how to beat Anivia as Vladimir.
I'd love a pint.
Alright, we are going to move straight into the runes. Okay, so I don't know how many times I have to say this. Take this custom rune, or rather the most popular rune page, I guess, for Vladimir. You really don't want to sway away from anything. Like, everything here is just perfect for Vladimir. You need everything here. Don't try to be fancy, especially if you're going against an Anivia matchup. You're gonna need Phase Rush, you're gonna need Nimbus Cloak, Gathering Storm is really well for the late game, Transcendence, obviously CDR, and you're gonna need Boots and more CDR. This rune page is perfect, do not change anything. Take this, and like I said previously, take this in 98% of your games. Alright, moving on to items. You guys can go Spellbinder. I know a lot of you guys just like only go one of the two, either Spellbinder or Protobelt, but in these type of videos I'm gonna really tell you like which one I believe is the better for the matchup specifically. So in this one, I really do believe Protobelt is going to be your best option. Having that dash is an easy way to save your W, so whenever she tries to stun you, being able to dash, it really is another option to really engage onto her, and it actually helps you a lot in this matchup. So definitely go Protobelt. Basic items, Rush 20% CDR, go into Protobelt, and then Rabadon, Zhonya's, or Morellonomicon, depending on team comp, of course. That's pretty much it for the items. Like I said, these are very generic, very basic for Vladimir. Vladimir doesn't have too much variety when it comes to runes and items. Alright, we are going to move on to the general tips for this matchup. You can take these or leave them. Honestly, they're what I use to like beat this matchup, but I know everyone has different playstyles, so this is kind of catering towards my playstyle of a little bit more aggressive and controlling in the lane. So starting off with tip number one, definitely go for trades. Now, I won't say this about a lot of champions, but this is one where you really have to abuse her early game to actually win. So, early game, whenever you use your Q, she's gonna try to Q back. That's just literally how every Anivia player plays. Like, when they see you walking in a straight line trying to get your Q off, they're gonna Q. When they do that, you can EW before their Q actually lands and ultimately win the trade, right? If they only land their E, which is like an Ice Shard, it's not going to do that much damage if they don't land their Q. So towards the late game, this similar concept is actually what you want to use to one-shot and ultimately kill her. Trust me, guys, you want to go for trades. Get her low, and then get her to a kill zone where you can just one-shot her. If you do that, it'll make this lane significantly easier. I wouldn't say you'd be like winning it right away, because it is Anivia, but just try to kill her. Like, go for these trades, go for early trades. Um, you'll see in the video, I won't have like an insane amount of CS that I normally get, because I'm trying to go for trades. I'm actively looking to trade and ultimately bring that towards late game. A snowball lead, I guess. Alright, tip number 2, abuse mana usage. Now, this goes without saying, a lot of mages are going to have early mana problems. But Anivia, she is completely useless without mana. So, whenever Anivia is low on mana, you really want to start pressuring her out of CS by strictly just walking up. If you abuse this opportunity when she's low on mana, the lane actually really becomes one-sided. And this is also going to lead onto my next tip, which is proper wave control. This is a big one. The optimal position you want the wave to be at is directly at the middle. So sometimes this is hard to control, but in most cases, this is where you have the most room to actually kill Anivia. So under your turret, her ultimate has an enormous amount of zone pressure, and if you are under her turret, you could get walled in and died. So you want to keep the wave near the middle. The best way to do this is obviously match whatever action or spell she's doing to the wave. If she's autoing, you want to auto the wave. If she uses spell, you want to use your E and Q to try to match whatever she's doing. Proper wave manipulation will actually win you this lane really hard. Alright, tip number 4, which is following the previous tips, you want to go for an early kill. Some of you might think that Vlad is just all farming and scaling up, but an early kill or removal of her egg is extremely advantageous. Without her egg, you can pressure her by like walking up and doing your one-shot combo whenever she tries to come in. And obviously, if she dies in lane, she will pretty much be 2 behind to match Vladimir in major team fights. You can use that to abuse a lead and obviously ultimately win the game. In order to go for this early kill, you really do have to abuse trading. So to follow tip number 1, you'll see that these tips are very, very intertwined for a reason. You're just trying to kill her and beat her in lane. Alright, tip number 5, pool usage. If you are caught inside her R, she will wall you in. That's how Anivia plays. And then she's obviously going to try to set up her Q. This is a big mistake. This is a key interaction between Vladimir and Anivia. If she does that, she's naturally gonna like start walking towards you. You can QEW inside of her pool, walk out, get phase rush. You'll be outside of her R, and this is where you can kill her because she won't have another R ready. You're literally directly on top of her, and this like her trying to pressure you and get R damage with her wall, it really backfires. So I think this is one of the main reasons why I don't think this matchup is the worst matchup in the world, because this interaction really counters Anivia pretty hard actually. So if you practice this and understand your potential, then this matchup isn't as bad as it seems. So with that being said, guys, let's go straight into the win conditions of this game. Alright, so like I said earlier, I am doing 2 games to showcase for you guys, but it's mostly going to be 1 game with the second game just kind of supporting and a little bit from there. But for win condition, I'm mostly going to focus on the game where I truly kind of dominated lane. The second game, I kind of just farmed it out and relied on teammates, and I won through that. Regardless, this game was against an Anivia one trick. Her name, what came first, obviously. That's kind of like a chicken and egg bird type joke for Anivia one trick. Anyways, if we're looking on win condition in this game, you can see we definitely have the better scaling team here, without a doubt. They got Elise, Camille, really early game dominant lane bullies, per se. Elise really, Elise isn't a lane bully, but really early game type jungler regardless. So they're too early game on the top. Anivia, she's kind of good all around. I think she's more late game. Ezreal's late game. Janna is medium. Regardless, though, we have a Rise, Vladimir, Blitzcrank, Vi. Like, we should automatically win late game easily. Like, if this reaches 25 minutes, the game should be over here. Some key things you want to notice. Anivia took, first off, she took Ignite instead of Teleport. That's perfectly fine. That just means she has a lot more kill pressure. But if you abuse step 2, abuse her mana, she can't easily back to refill her mana and then come straight back to lane. So as long as you're staying healthy, that's actually a pretty good advantage for you if she's taking Ignite. And she went Electrocute. I think Arcane Comet is a bit more annoying for Vladimir personally. Electrocute, it's whatever. Just make sure you don't get stunned up, and it's really hard for her to proc Electrocute. With all that being said, win condition, I feel as if it could be anyone. Anyone here could literally just hyper carry, obviously, except supports. Supports can't really 1v9 a game, but who knows? You never know. So like Camille, Elise, like anyone who gets fed pretty much will be the win condition. But in an overall general overview, we do have the better scaling team comp, and we should easily win this game. Alright, so there's not much to show about early game. I know that it's like 4 minutes and 30 right now, but right here you see that combo. She tried queuing, she tried walling. I easily QEW straight into her. That's how you completely neglect or negate her damage and her combo. That's why this matchup, in my opinion, is not the hardest. Elise came, which was a bit unfortunate. I could have killed her, but although you don't really see much other than just me CSing, she is really low and her mana is completely dried out. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pressure her out of CS. You'll see right here, I have empowered Q. I'm trying to walk up, just trying to make sure she doesn't, 1, she doesn't back, and 2, she kind of misses CS. So we'll continue watching here. You can see she's just completely dried of mana. Completely dried. So we're just waiting. Right now, I'm just wave managing, right? I'm not really trying to pressure her. She's kind of too deep for me to pressure without potentially getting ganked or harmed. So I'm just properly, right there, I got a free empower Q. Properly wave managing right here. I know she doesn't have teleport. And I know, you see that? I'm just walking up, pressuring. It really intimidates her. We get farm. E doesn't land there, but Empower Q does. Just consistent pressuring. This is the state you want to be at. You're in complete control. Now my wave is slow pushing it towards her, which means I could either get a free back timer, or I could completely pretty much dive her. She does have egg, so I could probably dive her and get her egg. She's completely drained. She's got nothing. Yeah, so right there you see that I decided to just... Now, Ignite was definitely unnecessary, but I opted to just burn her egg. That's a huge advantage in this matchup, and I recognize that, so I'm like... Her egg is probably like a 5-minute cooldown, which is similar to Flash. My ult's coming up soon. My ult's like a 1 minute and 30, so I'm perfectly fine to trade my ult to get her egg. So now she has to back, I get free pressure, I shove in this wave, and this lane I pretty much control it fully now. As you can see, we both entered back into lane. There's nothing really happening here. I just want to like kind of showcase what you want to do in lane, because I know me cutting to the juicy parts isn't really going to help you guys. Lane, how do you want to position? What do you want to do? You can clearly see that she missed her combo right there. I don't really have to pull. Wave is slow pushing into her. Right there. Use your pull. Tip number 5. Don't be afraid to use your pull. Right here, unfortunately I got ganked. I don't know how that Elise missed point blank cocoon. That was ridiculous. But anyways, wave, we're crashing in. Look at her mana. I flex my mastery because this is prime spot right here where you want to be. She's got no mana, no egg. This is perfect for me, guys. We're just kind of trimming the wave, getting CS. We're waiting for our opportunity. We really are. You can see whenever she tries going up for CS, pressure, pressure, pressure. I didn't really want to pull that for obvious reasons. She doesn't have mana. She's not going to hurt me at all. I'm full HP. Right now I'm just looking to kill. I'm waiting for her to make a mistake that I could capitalize on and kill her. Now I believe, yeah, you can see how back she's playing. She can't step up for these minions. That's what happens when she's completely drained of mana and she doesn't have egg. Alright, we fast forward a little bit. Still doing the same thing though. We're still pressuring, still CSing. I am keeping a close eye on the minimap for jungle, where the jungle is, but not really the biggest deal. I'm full HP. Anivia really can't do much if a jungle ganks. Right here, I didn't EW. That's a mistake. Look at my HP. So, like I said, don't be afraid to pull. Right there, I don't think I pulled because I didn't think she had that much mana to do a full combo like that. But a small mistake. It is what it is. I go for empowered Q. Gonna take a decent bit of damage, but she got her egg back, but she has no mana at all. So I'm still looking for the kill, still looking to get her egg down. It's always an advantage. Anivia players will play significantly safer with their egg down. So I'm just waiting for it. Waiting for her to misstep. Vlad is all about opportunity. Alright. If the opponent makes a mistake, we take advantage of it. Right here, biggest mistake. She wasted her Q. Big opportunity. Be very reactive when you're playing Vlad. If you see something, go for it. Of course, Elise ganks me. I ignite her. The only reason why I ignited there is because I probably couldn't have gotten out without the Nimbus cloak. What is it called? Yeah, Nimbus cloak, right? Alright. Heavy brain fart. Nimbus cloak through the ignite, and also it intimidates her, so she had it back. But this is just what you want to do. You just want to pressure this lane extremely hard. Get her egg down, wait for her abilities, and then abuse. And I'm back in here with 114 CS at 12 minutes, and I got her egg down twice this game. Super, super nice. Alright, so now we're looking into our second game. This game really wasn't me beating her in lane, but just kind of being the better player, I guess. So you can see she's rotating, but she actually cornered herself in a really bad positioning. Just horrible positioning to where my bot lane can clean her up, and we're able to get her egg and get the kill. So this is a really, really bad, I guess, play from Anivia, because that'll set her down and set her behind extremely hard, and I also get to live from that. So this game was literally just me being like using better macro to beat this matchup. After resetting, after getting that kill, it's very important to continue pressuring her because she doesn't have her egg anymore. So you're gonna see right when she comes back to lane, I'm just gonna go extremely aggressive. So right there, we're gonna go for the Q. She's gonna go for her basic combo. We get our R off. Pool. She was saving her Q, which is actually really smart. So she actually landed her Q, but really good amount of damage, and she still does not have her egg. So we can continue pressuring. Top lane gets a kill, which is nice. Keep in mind, my CS is still really good in this matchup. So she's really low. My flash is up, so I'm pretty much ready to kill her. I flash, get my basic combo off, and kill her. Really easy. Fortunately, jungle. Unfortunately. So as you can see, just abusing the fact that she doesn't have an egg, relating back to my original tip. Very important, and you can pick up solo kills just like that on this matchup. It was just really unlucky that Udyr was there ready to clean me up. Alright, so I saw that Anivia went down there, probably to ward. Really nice reaction time. I'm able to dodge that. And don't be afraid to pressure when she doesn't have her Q anymore. So like, she's trying to pressure me out of getting that control ward, but she doesn't have Q. So she doesn't actually have much pressure. And also keep in mind, she does have egg, but she's also low on mana. So this is a really good time to just play extremely aggressive, especially since I know where the jungler is. So right here, gonna fully commit for that Q. She's gonna wall in, EW. I'm far enough to where I can dodge the Q. And that's just really good damage. Now Udyr comes in, which is fine. Kindred is here as well, and we're able to pick up the kill. And we should be able to get her as well. We got her egg. Wait for it. She's low on mana, so even if she respawns, I'm like, okay, we can still kill. She has enough to wall and Q, which was unlucky, so I end up dying for it, but I did get her. And that's ultimately really worth, because it's obviously a 2-for-1, and we got her egg and her life, which is just super nice in this matchup. Alright, so we're both walking back to lane after the reset. We're just gonna wait and watch, because I do actually kill her here, so I want you guys to pay close attention to what I do. So right when she's missing, I'm looking to shove in. Why? Because she has no egg. I have a lot of kill pressure. Alright, a lot. She uses her combo. I'm not really scared of taking damage right in here, because like I said, I have kill pressure. She walked really close to me, so we're just gonna full combo EW and get her. She flashed at the end. So I'm gonna replay that. So the only reason why I went in here is because she used her QE combo on me, right? She used her full combo on me. That's the only reason why I went in there. Now, I don't know how my E missed, but it did, which kind of hindered my phase rush to not proc. Regardless, I used my proto belt. That's another benefit of proto belt. If I didn't have proto belt, would not have gotten the kill there. So I used my proto belt, still get phase rush, and I was able to play that flawlessly. Whenever she used her Q again, easy EW, just have decent reaction time, and that will be pretty easy to land. I don't know what Elise is doing here, except she kills me. Alright, let's skip this part. So this is pretty much mid-game where you can see right there again, use your pool. It'll save you a lot of damage. But this is kind of where the game is revolving around your teammates. And I could give you tips, I could tell you how to play this, but it's all going to be situational. As you can see, Drag is about to spawn, and my team obviously wants to fight for it. So I'm going to follow up. My R got cancelled right there. If it didn't, I would have gotten Anivia's egg. But regardless, we're picking up free kills. Really nice. There's not much to say about this. This is all heavily situational. Anivia, horrendous positioning, and we just pick her up. And we pretty much secure this Drake for ourselves. I think I'm typing don't taunt because this Anivia kept taunting me in lane. So every time I kill her, I just say don't taunt. I think that's what happened this game. Right here, just absolutely perfect. I could not have played that any better. Camille should not be stepping up like that. Just a basic Vladimir combo, and I'm able to kill her easily. So there's not much else to say about this. This game was kind of a steamroll, and I don't really want to show these type of really one-sided game when my team just kind of carries me, but not really. Like, I did play pretty well. As you can see, I do have really good CS. This is, I believe, 8.5-ish CS per minute. That's something you really want to pay attention when you're laning against Anivia. The rest of this game is literally just very like situational things, just doing Vlad things. But I did beat Anivia really hard in the lane, as you see. Whenever I press tab, I'll show you, but the reason why I destroyed her in the manner that I did was because I abused her mana. You guys saw that majority of the game was Anivia low mana completely. For like 60% of the lane, she's low mana and I'm just pressuring. You want to pressure. So Anivia is 2-3 and 2 with 160 CS. You can see the lane dominance, truly. That's what's going to happen when you play the lane properly. She's going to be extremely behind. So right here, she's probably not going to do much in the team fights at all because I was able to control the lane in a manner that she just can't play the game. All I can say, guys, is just make sure you follow my general tips because there truly are the best tips I can give you to actually win this matchup. I don't think any video will showcase that. There you guys have it. That is how to beat Anivia as Vladimir. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, comment down the next champion you would like to see on the series. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Chen Chen out.